this it? I don't know. Maybe. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. These tomatoes, they're not getting. They were another Instacart find. I did Instacart a few times, and oh no, don't fall down there, mister. This is why I don't love Instacart. I feel like I still need a better angle. Think. Let's think, Julie. Better angles. Let me come up with something. Let's see. Oh, hurt my phone. Okay, I think that's the best angle I'm gonna get. Okay, so no, I don't like these tomatoes. Like, so underripe. I have some parsley from my mom's garden. I'm gonna use this the herby part. So I don't have bulgur beet, but for some reason, what was I craving? I was kind of craving tabbouleh, but I'm just gonna make like a mock-up of that, but my own kind of take spin with ingredients I have in my fridge of tabbouleh. 4:20 in the morning. I don't know. I just want to sleep. That's so beautiful. Good quality tomatoes. I'm done doing Instacart because I just got it to get a couple deliveries, and I don't know, the produce is just never good. I'm not trying to knock Instacart. I think that it's a good service, but I'm just like, I would have picked different tomatoes. Quarter. Think about quartering a tomato. It's fine. They need to be in smaller pieces for some reason. Have a uniformity. Good morning. That's beautiful. Well, actually, I'm just making a salad, so it's not really like breakfast because I'm not like a food traditionalist, you know? I just eat what sounds good. And I had a bagel earlier, but, you know, it's still really early here in California. What time is it? It's 4:24 in the morning. I just couldn't sleep. That's all. So, like, for me, I might go back to sleep after I make this little salad thingy. Scoop up tomatoes. Scoopy boobies. So get all the juice. I like all of the vegetable, you know. Oh, that's cool. It's so nice to talk to you, Louise. Thank you. You live in North Carolina, I believe. I appreciate you, Louise 120. Hi. Hi. Hello. What? The pieces really little. Just feeling very obsessed with little pieces of tomato right now. Very creamy. Good. So we'll slowly put them into the bowl. Nice and gingerly. Hi. What are you doing, Robert? Oh, it's 4:24 in the morning. I don't know what Cali Kush is that, you know, I'm not really sure. I'll have to look that up later because it's not something that's in my repertoire, but I don't know. Sounds like something you're looking for. I'm just making a salad at 4:24 in the morning. I love to be like, just, this is my lifestyle. Vegetables, some bagels, a little bit of pizza, fruit, no alcohol, no drugs. Very clean living. Very clean living. Like, I love it. The cleanest of living. Like, you don't need all that. People think, and then people think coffee is bad, and I'm like, I don't know. I love my coffee, but I don't think coffee's bad. I just find it comical that people think coffee's bad, but then they'll go drink vodka or something on the weekend. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, there used to be this lady, she told me, like, how bad it was to drink coffee, but then she was also talking about how she couldn't drink as much alcohol, that she was almost, like, 35 or something. I'm like, what? What? Yeah. Oh, well, good for you, but it's not something I don't know, I don't do it. You must like it. It's not for me. I just love vegetables. These are not good quality tomatoes, I have to say. I will get the vine tomatoes from now on. But after having my mom's homegrown tomatoes, I'm just never satisfied with store-bought tomatoes. I'm like, my mom's garden is just ruined my expectations of produce. Because I'm like, I know. And it's like fresh from the garden what it tastes like. I even had a little container garden with tomatoes for a while, but just living in an apartment, it doesn't work out that well. Because you need more sunlight, honestly. Okay, well, I guess it's something I'll never be trying. I don't like the smell of it, honestly. I love smoke-free environments, like allergy city. Like when I walk past it, it makes me feel really sickly. I don't know, like when I smell people doing it. But if you like that, it's good. I just personally, headache town. It doesn't smell good, and I'm all about things that smell good. So I don't know. But it's popular out here. For sure. It's funny though how the culture changed, because like 25 years ago, people did it, okay? But wasn't legalized then, and it was looked upon as like very like illegal. I'm never gonna eat it. Dear, did you just hear what I said? I'm all about clean living, no alcohol, no drugs, like very clean, high living. So you have to learn to respect that. So anyway, it's fine, but people have got to like be hardcore knowing like when somebody says something, they mean it. So yeah, I recommend, this is what I recommend, Waterloo water. Sparkly and yummy. I love Islam's teachings on, I'm not Muslim, but just their teachings on not consuming alcohol and drugs and things like that. It really resonates with me, you know? I mean, that's fine, but I never had an interest in it. But what I was going to say about it is it's so interesting because like 25 years ago, wasn't legal. People did it, like they always did it, but it was like, oh, like I mean, I never agreed with the people that said it was going to make everybody like become real crazy, kind of like that movie Reefer Madness. That was just propaganda. Like, it doesn't make people do all the crazy things, like, but that was still the mentality. And then it was legalized, and all of a sudden it's like been normalized. I do find it funny how the culture has changed like so drastically in like 10 years. It's pretty funny to say that. It's a very different vibe. And now young people, they don't even know, like when I was young, like it was considered really bad. Like I just don't like it personally. It's just not for me. But you know, I'd rather spend my money on yummy stuff. So that's what I think. Anyway, let's cut an onion. That's yummy. Should have bought more vegetables. So I have parsley from my mom's garden. I'm gonna put some parsley into the salad. People already know if they don't like something at a young age. So this is my thought on this. A lot of people have a strong sense of themselves at a very young age. And they already know that they don't like something because, hello, you can smell it and you don't like the way it smells. That is your inclination. You don't like the social culture that goes around it. This is an introverted channel, so like introverts are like, we love fruits and vegetables and we love a bagel. And I should be making more pizzas from scratch, but like if I want to spend money, I'm gonna buy a diet cheese pizza. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's how you learn what you like, is when you're young. If you have a strong sense of who you are, never relinquish that to other people. I'm gonna preach that so high in the sky, because I feel like a lot of people today think like, oh, social pressure, you should try this. But why? Also, I just got through saying that I have like mega respect for Islam and how they don't like drink. And you know, I'm not a Muslim yet, but I kind of, there's just certain teachings in Islam that are so beautiful, that really resonate with me, you know? So that's like where I come from things, and I feel like, yeah, that's my take on it. I don't like drinking, don't like smoking, and from a young age had a strong core belief on these things. I didn't like the way people acted when they did that stuff. Oh, I'm just making my eyes water. So like if you're a young person and you feel that way, run with it. Like lean into it. I'm just telling everybody. You gotta be really strong in knowing what your mind wants out of life. And just because other people try something, you shouldn't try it. That's my take on it. That's my 100% take on it. Because young people, they know if they don't like something. And I just think the social pressure culture, like if you want to spend your money on something, do that. But to me, it just feels like, oh, why would I want to spend my money? I'll buy a beautiful dress, thank you very much. And also too, I like to promote a lifestyle that's good for all ages. And honestly, like I like to eat in a way and drink beverages that people of all ages could enjoy. That's my lifestyle. So if it doesn't appeal to you, then I'm sorry, you know. And I would never consume anything that I feel isn't good for my body. So yeah, I'm very pro being healthy with your body. Your body's a temple, and what you put into your body is sacred, you know. And people, I think, because they want a certain experience, they're like, I need to try every experience. There's other experiences you can have. I believe in loyalty and steadfastness, not just trying every social trend, you know? And it's done me well. It's done me really well. Maybe someday I will go deeper in my thoughts on that. But I think right now I don't, because society's just not open to it. Like one-on-one people I know in my daily life, they know those things about me. But yeah. And I kind of have a social, like a small social group with people that also have similarly minded thought process. So it's good for us, you know, it really is. I don't have any lemon, but I think grapefruit will work. It'll be fine. I'm also gonna have some of the Newman salad dressing. Golly, you're a little hard, aren't you, grapefruit? It's almost like you froze. No, it's the rind. I'm crying because the onion is really, really. Oh my. Because I get up whenever I want. I can wake up anytime I like. Not everything has a why. Sometimes people go to bed early, they wake up early, they take a nap later. Like, that's just, I lean into my, if I don't have to, like, no, I'm not saying everybody I socialize with does, but I socialize with a very small group of people. So I'm not really into like having a large social circle, like socialization, like with a large group of people. It's not that important for me. My mom has been the biggest influence on my life, and I love my mom and I love her philosophy on life. And Mr. Peaceful's here again promoting spam. He loves, like, he thinks you're gonna buy the Bitcoin. I don't know why. There's this guy, Mr. Peaceful, like he shows up in all my live streams and he's always talking about Dogecoin or something. I'm like, okay, Mr. Peaceful, I don't know, like, why you're, and he that's all he ever says. I don't know. I should mute him. He's just, I probably need to mute him, but I thought he was a bot, and he's like, I am not a bot. I just think he's a spammer. But I find Mr. Peaceful kind of, I don't know what's going on with him. Why did, Jordan, you didn't have to retract what you said. No, because I choose to have a good life. And good lives, see, Gerb, I think you might not be deep in your thought process. You want everybody to be like you. You think everybody needs to live like you. I saw what people did. I didn't like the way people acted when they drank. I've told stories about this before, about I'm not into social culture and I like my introverted mom. It's a choice. Do you know what a choice is? It's a choice that introverted people can live their own kind of life. It's nice to meet you, Skylar. And I totally agree with what you said about Mr. Peaceful. You don't have to retract that. I mean, you can if you want, but he's a spammer. If I wasn't cooking right now, I might even remove his comment, because I'm just like, really? I don't know. Anyway, I promote, because I want people who are not into drinking and smoking and they just want to live like a alcohol, introverted, free life, introverted life. Okay, that's cool, Germ. That they stand tall, because I feel like society wants you to think that socialization, being a social guy, going to lots of parties, having a large social circle is super important. But in my tight social circle, like tight, small one, it's not. It's not important at all, because why do you need to go? Why do you need like 200 acquaintances? I don't see the point. And some people call those people friends. And I always tell this story that my friend, like, good example. Okay, so my friend, she was engaged to this man, like, for a long period of time. It didn't work out just because, I don't know, he was a very social guy, okay? Very, very, very social guy that embraced, leaned into, like, he would fly all around the country to go to people. Okay, that's cool, Germ. But he would go to all these people's like weddings, different family events. Like he would like fly out like to all his acquaintances' events, spending thousands of dollars getting them gifts. And then my friend said one day, but when he got sick and he needed somebody to take him to the hospital, and this was after they broke up, and he needed like some sort of knee surgery. She was like, where were all those friends? Like, all those people, like, when he injured his knee, okay? Where were they? Like, she was the one that picked him up and took him home. And this is the thing, I think. Who's there for you, like, when you're down? I know some people, like, want to have their big wedding, their big social event, like, their big outing, and they want a lot of people there, and they want to blow a lot of money on it. And it's very ostentatious and very showy. I kind of thought some of that was kind of died down a bit with COVID, but I think COVID exacerbated it a bit, because I think the more social people, I think they just felt like, oh, they were missing out on socialization. And I see like the big weddings, the big venues, that it's kind of ramping up again a bit. But I don't really understand like why that's all necessary, to be honest. Like, and then my friend was like, okay, so she had broken up with her boyfriend, but she was the only person that took him to the hospital and came to see if he was okay. And to me in life, who's that person that's going to be there for you no matter what? And that's the kind of person I am. I don't want to just be there for like every social event. I just want loyalty and steadfastness in my life, and a smaller group of friends and people I can count on. Like, to me, that's more important than all this social malarkey. I don't know. People love the social stuff. I just don't really understand it. That's it. So it's not that, like, look, I don't know. When one of my sisters was younger, she was very social. She was very into partying. But it's interesting. She's kind of gone the other way. And now she's more like me and my mom. And she's like, oh, like all those people that were her friends that she like used to socialize with. Like, she even helped a friend watch the friend's kids for a while, like when the friend wasn't feeling well. And then she realized, oh, well, that friend didn't really like appreciate it. And this was somebody that she used to like kind of socialize with in high school, and I don't know, she kind of hung out and they partied a bit. But she realized, she goes, I don't even, she doesn't even feel like a big need to have a big social circle anymore. And she's still sort of quasi friends with that person. But, like, I don't know, now she's become more like me. It's funny, she goes, now my family and a few friends are the people I want in my life more. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of changes. It's so interesting how things change, you know? Anyway, those are just my thoughts. I kind of want to use up the rest of my Herbies, but maybe these will fall off if I kind of just let them, I can put them in another dish another day. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Like, I really just want people in my life that are very loyal to me. and that would do anything for me. Because I would do anything for somebody I care about. I don't know. But I think in our social society, that's not promoted a lot. And there's a lot of people that think that they have friends, but I think there's a loneliness epidemic in our culture just because there's always been this emphasis on having like a big social circle, but I don't think that necessarily makes people happy. But you know, do you, if it makes you happy and having a big social circle is what you need to feel good, you should do it. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. Thanks for watching.